Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Metal Gear Solid 2. We're close to being done with the game, in all honesty, with where we're at. The longest time in the game actually starts right now, hilariously enough. I did end yesterday just before a big cutscene because, you know... Oh, I lied. Hold on, let me talk to you. You know, we could have called Snake during that, and he would have given us the whole down thing on how Vamp is.
You can find the locker room where Emma is to the northwest of the flooded area.
I forgot we had to go through this area first. All right, we have to go through this area first, and then we actually get oh shit. Is the node in her room? Because I know this is the wrong way. I know there was no node in here. Alright. There might be explosives we have to worry about when we go back there. AK bullets, that's fine. Alright, this is where the big cutscene comes out to play. Oh, or we can get this first. The node. You know what's funny? I always forget that you have to initiate stuff first. Like, you can't just go into this room and start the cutscene. I always forget about the part where you literally have to open the locker, right? Now, mind you, I want you to keep something in mind really quickly. We are going to rescue somebody. We know we're going to be doing that, right? Our only goal is to rescue this person. Mind you, we don't know exactly what Vamp has left in store for us, but, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of an offness with this. Like, what do you expect, dumbass?
Are you alright?
No, she just had some idiot shove a gun in her face. You fucking moron.
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out? You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Everybody on this project has them. That's another important little tidbit of information right there. Everybody on this project has them.
Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Now we about to open a whole
We have to
can
get moving. This place will
drama.
be flooded soon.
And there's going to be a lot of things that get revealed that are like, wait, huh? I think that was the first time we had a slow motion cutscene that didn't stutter step.
You better move.
I can't swim.
It starts.
Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love
It's funny how they did this to save money, by the
Your
way.
brother told me.
They use the codec in this game
That's right.
in order to
He's
try
here
to
to
save
rescue
more
you.
money.
I don't believe you.
Because they don't have to
You've
really
never
render
come
as
for me.
much. Like,
I'm
look what's
telling you
on
he's
screen.
here,
Nothing's
waiting
on
for us
screen
at
right
Shell
now.
1.
No! He left me, my mother, When we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later. But first, we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the
You
beats.
could actually
Don't
take
think about anything
pentazamine
else.
here
When you reach
to
100,
slow down your
open
heartbeat.
eyes.
And
By
if you
that
do
time,
that,
we'll be on the other
she'll
side.
actually be able
Give me
to
a
hold her
signal if you
breath
think
for
you're running out
longer.
of breath.
What will you do then?
I think you have to take
I'll
it just
swim
before the
faster.
cutscene, or like, I'm not sure if you can do it now after you go into the water. Because I'm pretty sure what happens is, like,
Hang on tight.
the game starts you floating in the water. Alright?
Okay, let's go.
Also, again, I'm missing a lot
I'm
of
closing
cutscene I'm
my
thinking
eyes.
that I should be getting
Take
right
some
now
deep
because
breaths.
I forget about this swim because of how
1,
insignificant it actually is.
2, 3.
Wait,
What is it?
let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes.
Hmm?
I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No, somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
But yeah, I'm not sure exactly when you're supposed to take the pentazamine or whatever the fuck. But all I know, it does actually reduce the amount of O2 that she utilizes. Another fun fact is how we don't have to go up for air at any point, regardless of the lower breathing. The next one is really when you want to do it, because it slows down your breathing a little bit too, and we could probably get from one place to the other immediately. Also, this is intentionally billed as one of the worst escort missions of all time, because I literally cannot progress without EE over here, and the only way to do that is to walk up to her, press the triangle button, and to literally walk her by hand around. It is the worst escort section of all time, but it is purposely made to be that way. An underwater level, and like, there's so much ridiculousness.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
All right.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
With
Right.
that disc.
I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
Hal?
EE, is that you?
Hal?
EE.
I hope, you,
Why are
like
you
I said,
involved
there's.
with
I don't
Metal
want to
Gear?
talk too much because I do love
You knew
watching
our family's
these.
dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
And you're bullying his
Enough
friend.
of the
Stop
sibling
it.
rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there
I
with
love
Emma.
that. They're just like,
Most
yep,
of
we're
the
doing
enemies
this.
aboard Arsenal,
Shut up.
But I suggest
You're
you
the
be
mission.
careful.
Shut up.
Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
So there are quite a few codec calls we can do after this one, I think, that have some lore implications and stuff like that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Who the hell had the time to swim through here? Like, who did this? Right? You have to think about this for a moment. Oh, shit. I never really paid attention to this one. What is it going to say to us? It's going to say, be careful, Claymore mines are set there. Oh, as if I didn't already know that. Again, it's nice to have that warning. But yeah, how could someone have swam through this location and placed Claymore mines? Weird, isn't it? There actually is a way to speed this along. We knock Emma out and then just literally drag her, because we can drag her faster, literally drag her, when she's not, like, dead weight.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the President?
President. He's dead.
I love how they still say it like it's almost like...
You actually wrote
Now,
this
mind you, this
virus?
is new information.
It's not really a virus.
right?
It's more
You
like
have
a
to try
warning
and think, to
cluster.
us, it's been a
It's
day.
actually a delayed
To him,
effect
it's been
autonomous
5
program that's
fucking
designed to
minutes.
invade GW cerebrum
Like, this
and
shit's
render its
happening
nerve
quick.
connections useless.
You know
If you
what
really break
GW
it down, I
is?
feel
Of
bad for some of
course.
these characters, the
I
shit they
created
go
it.
through in such a short amount of time.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well,
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry, How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing
This is always
system?
one of the best
That's right. The system's a social device for
information
maintaining the
dumps. One of
Patriots'
my
control.
favorite, personally, in
You've
all
lost
honesty.
me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is
And
freely
the older this
distributed.
gets, the more
A
accurate it
variety of information
becomes.
gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right, that's what was announced at the turn of the century, but there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course, and their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, And everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
That I taught how to say you must be
He's a
Ames.
parrot, and he's my best friend.
Yeah,
My only friend.
I know that bird.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No, I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything. What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Took a moment to just make sure, but what's funny about that is... Let me see if that actually works. Hold up. We took some pentazemin, so we have like a minute or two. It doesn't work as long the more you use it. And we've only used one, maybe two. Not sure. Oh well, regardless, we'll be able to... Actually, it does seem like we're going a bit slower here. Oh no. Oh no, we're dead. Come on. We're good, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, that's right. It would go this way. Come on. No? Where the fuck? Oh, shit. I didn't realize her oxygen went out quicker. We ran out of the pentazemin. That's what I was fucking up on. I always do that on the way back. Forget about the doorway there. Alright. So, fun fact, she's terrified of bugs. This is the method with which you get through this without having to deal with the bugs in a very slow way. Is it annoying? Yes. But it gets the job done. So, let's go. Speedrun strats have been utilized for the first time. little bit annoyed there. Anyways, it's better to knock everybody out than come back for Emma, in all honesty. I think there's gonna be a guard coming down the elevator soon or some shit like that. Oh no, they come out the door. They come out the door there, I think, when Emma gets to that point. But yeah, you have to wait until she gets up in order to start walking. It's quite a bit annoying, and if you try to go across bugs, she stops and freaks out and runs away. All right. Damn, the slowdown on this part's a little bit annoying, but at least it's not too bad. So he'll spot them and send the alert out. Oh, that is also funny that
Freeze!
that dude woke up as well. Or not woke up, but the way that it works in this game is if you hit the triggers, it will spawn the guards in. They don't just naturally walk in. Hopefully she won't care. Actually, you know what? I don't care if you don't care. You need to work with me here. I don't want her to freak out about the dead body and run away either. Well, not run away, but like stumble away, and then we have to walk past again. It's just annoying, is all it is. But yeah, this part's one of the longer parts, hilariously enough, just because of the slowdown you have from this. Mind you, we don't really have to worry about much because they basically fixed all the areas that are messed up until we get to the point we need to get to. Which, if I look at the map, is... L. Yeah, we gotta go to L, I believe. Please don't fall to your death, Emma. That's broken. Another thing about using coolant in order to get the fire gone. There might be times where it'll catch a fire again, but I don't know. Now, we don't have the level 5 card.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5.
I don't have card 5.
Damn.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
That get blocked off, of course. We need to find the node. If we don't, we might not have one to find. Oh shit.
Who's that? There's enemy requesting backup unit.
So I did that to stop the alert. I don't think they can send guards.
What's going on? Respond. Carry out an investigation immediately.
We gotta be quick.
Encountered the enemy.
This is bad. Nope. Just drag her ass. Come on. Come on. One of the worst I've ever done because I unfortunately forgot about the sound that they can hear. There we go. Not as bad as it could have been.
I have a question for you.
What is it?
I love this
How do you
too.
feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights.
The
The
water's
water's
higher
higher
on the
on my
phobia
phobia
list.
list.
Why? Well, you gotta
Why?
deal with heights.
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Still in a dream, snake
Just a
eater.
little bit.
Down.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
You know what's funny? All you gotta do is shut your brain off to that shit. It's like, yeah, you're 130 feet up high, but just hold on and step like you would if you were going up a ladder that was 5 feet in the air instead of 130. Yeah, we're actually really close to the end here. We've got this scene to do, a rush back, a capture, a recovery,
The sunset.
and then the final sequence.
Beautiful.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see. Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across. This is Raiden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right, the oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Raiden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's time to play sniper.
not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in Advanced Mode Level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR. Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security
Oh,
shortage.
I forgot
you use
about
your
the
thermal
fucking.
goggles.
That's what we need the
Right.
thermal goggles
Okay,
for.
I'm
Son of
heading
a
for strut E.
bitch. I might have to
Are you
look
reading
up
me?
what I
Loud
need
and
to
clear.
press in order
I'm
to
gonna
do
clear a
this
path for you
properly.
from here.
How?
It's one of the F
Sniper
buttons, so
fire.
I might end up muting
Kidding.
myself.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No.
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
Alright, fuck. This is the one shitty part about it, because they do have claymores we have to worry about. I mean, if I do this and use my sniper rifle, can I see them? We kinda can. It'll work. Well, we're gonna get addicted to pentazemin if we take, like, one more. I think. Actually, no, we could be fine, because they might go off of the day, the actual day for how many you're not supposed to have within a day. She could probably survive one. It's not the first. Shit. Annoying. So it's not the first one, I think it's the second one that we would want to listen to. We could also call Pliskin, aka Snake, in order to get access to an assistant sniper. You can actually listen to her talk the entire time she walks through the pontoons, hilariously enough.
You safe, I guess.
See?
If I've managed to get this far, it must be thanks to that Ryan guy. But what is the deal with him? He's got a weird name, dresses pretty weird too. And I'm not really sure about the way he holds my hand and things. He's easy on the eyes though, so I guess I can let that slide. But I got my own ideas about that hair. I wonder if it's, well, it must be. I could ask him later.
So yeah,
He'll probably get ticked off. I'll leave him alone.
they have a couple of moments like that where utilizing the directional microphone, you can actually get a bit more insight to just the random shit that you see. I know there's a dude up there we gotta worry about. Shit. And here comes Snake.
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
Now, mind you, we can do this at any point in time. But I think we're fine doing this on our own. Hello? Thank you. Fuck. Come on. Come on. Annoyed with myself a little bit. Replace a little bit with a lot. Come on. It was jerking every single time a little bit to the fucking left. Now it's jerking off. I forgot how annoying it is. There we go. Oh shit, we're missing out on the
Too shaky. What if I fall?
Oh, she's not gotten across yet. Whoops. I hate it.
Freeze! A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
So we meet again
You're not gonna
for the third
shoot
time.
me.
No.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach! Not again!
Poor Johnny. There's a little bit more that's to be said there, but it's not really worth much. Like, exactly, boom, she's already moved. Come the hell. Thank you. On. Alright. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, also, I think we call Snake and ask about advice on sniping. He might also tell us what to do, like, beforehand to help us not be as shaky. Because there are a couple of tricks to help you get rid of the shakes. Scripted moment. Whoops. Nope. Got him. Alright, so, scripted, like I said. I could have done a little bit better there, but I mistimed it. Not the end of the world. So yeah, that happened. Again. Not something that can be prevented.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard. How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out. I'll be there.
This is one of those moments where I think this is entirely unnecessary, but I know why they did it. Right? They want to give you a sense of urgency, as well as like, hey, we gotta do shit. Like, come on, move it. But codec call after codec call.
Snake, what's your situation over there?
Mind you, we
Emma
haven't really
seems
talked
be,
to
doing
Campbell.
something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You'd better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
She's... Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Shame that rations won't work for her like they do for us. Just, you know, slap some whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck paste is on the wound and you're good to go. We gotta get to... No. We gotta go down and then over, and we're good to go. But yeah, this is one of the, like, the 300-second moments. Shit. One of the reasons why... There's a way you can actually do this where you could, like, do a little bit of a jump. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. I hate when that happens.
This isn't happening.
Ah,
Jack,
alright,
you
I'll be right
have
back.
to answer me. Jack!
I gotta step away. I was gonna try to get to where I needed to get to before that, before stepping away, so I could let the cutscene play, because the cutscene's pretty long. But I'm annoyed. So I'm gonna take a step back and play a couple minutes of ads, and when I return, we're gonna continue this game. Finish it up. Okay. Like I said, it's not that far. It's just getting there. Let us get to the chaff and get ready to use these. I don't think we need to use chaff in the final boss fight. They do help. Come on. Let's try that again. This time with less falling to our death! Like, I'm taking my extra time. Oh, fuck off! God damn it.
No. No.
Shut up.
Jack, please answer me. Jack!
I'm just gonna blow him up this time. Literally cost me more time not taking my time than it would be if I had just gone through. Mind you, I would already be done. Because I would have failed the first time if I hadn't fallen to my death, and I would have been like, oh, let's kill them all. This time. Or last time instead of this time. Aggravated a little bit with myself for the screw-ups. Alright. Now we ought not to have any issues with what we're doing now. I'm trying to keep my mind active and distracted. Should have just crawled past on the couple of times that I could have without going through the whole thing, because I could have just went boom and been done with it. But oh well. I wonder why they decided to put the cockroaches there. Alright, now we got a big ass cutscene to watch. Enjoy! A lot more drama dumps as well. There might be some slowdowns, but there's a lot of important information in these next couple of moments, and then I'm gonna have, okay, that was the, what'd I call it? The rush, I think I called it?
How's Emma?
I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
I'm here.
Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently, all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes. But a portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
By the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Great, no idea.
Is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal. I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What's wrong with EE?
So that's what you say. You fool.
Emma? Emma?
I think we might get a little bit of slowdown here in the next couple of moments. That I remember happening last time I played this game.
Answer me! I didn't leave you. Because of the accident. I had a relationship with your mother.
And here's the fucking big old reveal.
She seduced me.
Seduced me. I have to say it like that because of the fucking meme.
My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault. All my fault. Forgive me.
And that is why I call Huey a cuck. And everybody calls him that. Huey's an asshole. Oh, that has to suck and hurt, because it kind of sounds like her voice. I think that every fucking time.
Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the cam-off repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister... won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. Huh? There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
He's talking about sinking Arsenal gear, by the way. The massive thing that holds on to the Metal Gear, the 25 Metal Gear rays or whatever it was, or 30 Metal Gear rays.
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option. E.E.? Damn!
Otacon. Try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the cam-off.
Leave it to me.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
Hal, I miss you. Hal, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
God, yeah, that's fucked, man. Because we did it in the game, we did it like immediately. But in real life, you gotta say something over and over and over again or do something over and over and over again for a parent to like repeat it in that way. Like, Jesus Christ.
You and me, we're the same.
Can't help but feel bad for Otacon. And in the words of Liquid, it's not over yet!
Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us. But we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen.
Getting a couple of
I wish I knew that
slowdowns.
sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did, Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
I never remember
Change
saying I was
sides.
on
I
yours.
don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Okay, I kind of figured there was a save, do not save moment, so I had to come back up here. I do have to step away one more time. Trying to think if we have enough time here.
Your mission data's been saved.
Yeah, we have a little bit of time.
Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man.
Huh?
Wake him up. It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper?
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too? This is my son. I taught him everything. Jack. I never thought I'd see you again.
Okay, I made it just before I have to slam the circle button.
You
Let's
don't
go.
remember. Your name, your skills, everything you know, you learn from me.
Ugh. Tired.
The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
The they in question is the Patriots.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you?
There he goes again. There he goes again. I'm taking this back.
A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Yeah, like, this ain't gonna be suspicious at all.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
Nope.
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
What reason?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt?
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part, and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No. Even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Ow. Okay. So here comes the part that is one of the most revealing without me saying what I've been saying over the past couple of hours.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
Yeah, I don't think people care about that at the time.
Don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember? I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was, but I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why do you think he has the room that he has?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
But who are you?
I want you to get hurt.
How long have you...
There was never a real reason for me to
actually
fight,
known
except
each
that
other.
Someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no
You
way
didn't
out.
have the
They give
option
you a
to
gun,
question it,
you
though.
ask how many to kill. If
No, you didn't even ask. You
were
just
the one they
did.
shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
That's real, by the way.
In the food?
The gunpowder
The
shit?
gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my god.
I looked some of this shit up over the years, and they did a lot of this shit, and do a
When
lot of
the
this
Civil War
shit.
ended, those of us who survived were taken in by
It's
NGOs.
fucking insane.
They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No, no.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me.
Solidus.
I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw
See?
Solidus.
Also, it was really funny. I'm kind of glad I played this after
I love
going
you
through
the way you are now. You have to believe
Rise and Revengeance. Because you can kind of see some of the twist in the voice there.
I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Alright, time to make some progress. Unlike with Metal Gear Solid 1, however, our shit is not in this room. Medicine will be useful to prevent cold, which we can very likely get a hold of. Yes, we can get a hold of a cold. Mind you, I'm glad we're on normal difficulty because I forgot that the chokeout section happened as early as it did. Now we're about to get the first call after we get into this room.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much
6 of
naked,
diamonds.
especially in this temperature.
Let's go.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
You hear some of this
Colonel,
shit?
Are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission, according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
So, we'll get a bunch of calls in a couple of, after a certain amount of time, we'll keep getting calls. They'll eventually repeat. But, this is one of the big reveals right here about something's not right, right?
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
So, we got some shit to break down.
Infiltrate. The enemy
This is from like the first fucking game, I believe, by the way.
Destroy the final weapon. Metal Gear.
Yeah, this is the first game they're showing. Literally a small little snippet of information. We need to go over here, I believe.
Hmm? There's somebody there.
Kawanishi, Usaguchi, Kino no Gibashi, Takayama, Ugusu More, Suzu Migataki, Tada, Yorano, Ichi no Tori, Unino, Yamashita, Sasabe, Kafudai, Tokudai, Miyokenbuchi.
Huh?
Ah, shit.
What? Spotted the intruder. Stand back if possible.
Oh, fuck off!
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
Just fucking kill me. Honestly, it's better. It is literally better to just fucking die. Oh, fuck off! Just kill me! Unbelievably fucking stupid here.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
Like, I always hate when I get caught on the simplest fucking stupid things. But you're gonna, like, there's a couple of calls that I wanted to see.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this
But
thing
they do
up to
repeat
you
themselves
any longer.
eventually.
I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
But yeah, long story short, if you play this game again after beating it and, like, paying attention to everything it's telling you, you'll find out that basically the shit that has happened has been a setup.
Honestly, though, you have played the game
But
for
I've
a
taken
long
breaks.
time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
But yeah, they break the fourth wall in such a way that has it make sense for what they're doing. Right? Like, they're breaking the fourth wall,
Variety level 13.
we don't need to be worried about that. Also this.
Rescue Merrill, the return of Ginola.
Anyways, long story short, what this was supposed to be from the beginning was a way to create super soldiers, basically. Right? Using the events of Solid Snake's life.
Huh?
Shit. Anyways, using the events of Solid Snake's missions in life as a means to train that person.
Famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock.
I need scissors 61. Anytime you hear me say I need scissors 61, that's what I'm referencing right there. You come back down this way or you go the other way? Don't turn around. Alright, we're good.
Your mission is to infiltrate the Fortress Galluade, rescue the hostages, and neutralize
This is from the
Metal Gear
second game, I
before its
believe.
assembly is complete.
Come on.
Kawanishi, Usaguchi, Kino no Gibashi.
Hmm? Who's there? Hmm? Who's there?
What? Is there really not? Oh, motherfucker. Kind of annoyed. I do have to go across. I thought we'd be able to get up that way. Jesus Christ. I forgot how annoying this is.
Anemone or
Who's there?
Alright, good. Perfect. Lovely. Better than last time. Let's go. So, we've got a couple of calls we need to do.
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but...
We gotta go back and forth a couple of times, and we'll get the call.
I was a North American fall webworm in my past life. Those were the good old days.
But yeah, basically, the program is fucking up. Program is fucking up because of what was done to it.
You got a PSG-1?
Look, here we go.
You can use that against Sniper.
I brought this up.
Hurry up and save Meryl.
Ah, here we go. So if I'm not mistaken, the video, which I'm not going to accept the call for, we get a mandatory call. The video, I always assume is supposed to be Rose. Like a home movie type thing, but I have no idea. Maybe I'm incorrect. I don't know if we should take the medicine now. Now we can do this.
President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall. Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his code.
But yeah, those are actual codec calls from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially. I pay money to my ex-wife as part of our divorce settlement, among other bills. I just had no choice but to make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry.
Those, I assume, are just predetermined things to respond to.
Jack, it's me.
Here we go. That's what I've been waiting for.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone.
Oh.
Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes.
Yes, this will help. This will help us be okay with the situation.
You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt.
Did a great job of that.
This artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you.
So when they first met,
you gave me,
and the argument they had, she
Because I
knew
knew the person you loved
it was the
was
argument
just a
that would get
character.
her in
So it was
relationship
artificial on my end
with him.
too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying...
Like, this is... okay. Oh, sounds like a fucking...
Rose, what's going on?
thing going off, right? AI fucking up.
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Hi, jackass.
Snake!
But yeah, this is where Snake would actually have shaved if we had given him the razor. And they even do a couple of, like, they even focus on him more. Like, they focus on him having shaved and looking truly like he did back in the day.
That's
Metal Gear Solid 1, that is.
Everything you had when you were captured is still there.
Yeah, we gotta save money, Raiden, don't you know?
Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before.
Listen how casual he is about it, too.
Deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades. Move the right analog stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to
This is
lunge
not
and
me doing
strike.
this, this is the game showing, like, it's such a
You can
weird,
guard with your blade
weird
if
thing
you
to
have
do.
The L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
It's also a little bit of a funny look at the fact that this is how Raiden gets to start on using a blade. Trying to think what we need to do exactly. Come on. Please. I would like to progress to the next location. Come on. Thank you, jeez. Took forever.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
So that right there is one of the reasons why you can kind of have a look at
Snake, have you ever
the first
killing
ending
someone?
What are you
being the canonical one of this
I'm
game
not sure.
or of this
Sometimes
franchise?
it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a
Because
game.
it's easy to explain away how he
reality,
gets
huh? VR training will do that.
the octo
it was
camo
field
from
training when I was a
Otacon.
kid.
Not so much the
I lied,
headband,
Snake.
because the headband
I have
you
more
only
field
get
experience than I can remember.
if you get the
It's
Merrill
not
ending.
VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
You really don't understand
I was just a name
the
to
origins
exploit,
of Snake.
just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
I mean...
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future. You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
This is a pretty cool moment, too.
To believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Also, notice,
What's your problem? Come on.
if you actually look at this, there are certain scenes you'll see where, like, he's walking out of the thing. They made it look more like Snake would be the main character in this game.
Snake,
with
Raiden.
all the advertising.
You all right?
And Raiden was never
So are
shown,
all the
ever.
hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything
Like, it
on
was
your
almost a
end?
bait. No,
All
it was
right
a
for
bait
now.
and switch.
But there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
I wonder if I should call him. 14112. Same as all the other times. Scripted event. Let's go.
There's a door at the north end of that corridor. Solidus should be somewhere on the other side. Stay with Snake and keep north. Snake's life gauge is right below yours. You live and die together. Do you understand? I'm sure everything will be okay, but if he gets in a tight spot, give him all the backup you can. I'm counting on you.
We can go through this entire section with our weapon. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Now mind you, he is using a SOCOM as well with infinite ammo. He can also give us infinite ammo. I probably should use the weapons that I have access to. Oh, fuck off. Gotta love when they have iframes on their fucking jumps. Alright. Play that game, fuckface. Now you died with Blaze to face. Snake took a lot more damage than I thought he would. Did he do damage to me? Fuck off with that shit! They're like 20,000 feet away and they immediately start to do a fucking jump. And the jump fucking does damage to me. Come on. Oh my god! Fuck, Snake, come on! He's gonna die. This is so fucking stupid. Oh my god, I fucking hate when they do shit like that. It's like, come the fuck on and almost, like, grow up. Like, fucking... Really? Thank fuck we did that before Snake died to that bullshit. Jesus.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means...
The call's been coming from inside the house.
To an AI.
That's impossible.
No.
The Colonel probably isn't
I pointed
GW
out at the very beginning.
GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The Colonel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy!
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
This is the other section I was talking about. Another immediate codec call. Love to see it.
They've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Help! Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
Like, how fucked is that?
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
What they're saying is the Colonel you've been talking to doesn't exist. Ugh. I got an instant flashback of this fucking area because of how annoying it can be. After this, we've got the continuous boss fight, and then the final boss. Ugh. Come on, slow down. The slowdown's a little ridiculous at times. I love how as soon as I, like, undo my hold on the block button, my dude gets hit. Thanks. Yeah, they do that too to you. We're still playing the game. Like, I'm actually controlling the character right now, but they do their emit or continue it. A lot more hits on the hard difficulties. I think that happens twice, potentially. Maybe 3 times. Fission mailed, also. That's the other big thing from this Easter egg. This is where, like, fission mailed comes from, at least regarding me. Anytime you hear me say that, that's where it comes from. Thanks for not letting me do anything, Snake. Come on! You fucking kill hog. Hope. Missed. You know what's funny thinking about it? I just realized why Raiden has done nothing but utilize the sword from this point forward. Because to Raiden, this is like literally the only thing that he has that's technically his, and it's not even the case, right? Like, kind of makes sense. Also, have fun with your boss fight, Snake.
Fortune. It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us.
Hello, Slowdown. How are you doing today?
Love has been taken from me.
Going strong?
By one.
Nice.
And no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
Now, her one goal is to kill her or die. I mean, her goal is to kill him or die, is what I meant to say.
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Now, mind you, he has unlimited ammo. So, he can be fighting for quite a while. Now, I want you to keep in mind, if you paid attention to the corners, I didn't really point it out, but if you paid attention to the corners as we were traveling all the way to that tubular area while we were naked, on the left and right hand sides, you would see a bunch of Metal Gear Rays.
I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about? The S3 plan is what I've been hitting at the entire time.
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW.
Now, mind you,
bad idea, though.
Ocelot
using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire
is a fucking patriot.
Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait.
You're welcome.
Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Cutscene!
No more games, Raiden. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now. I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Now, we gotta fight jackass after jackass. We don't, unfortunately, have, I'm curious if I'm actually gonna do this. Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck off. Okay. Unfucking-believably bullshit is what that just was. But yeah, you can see the background, how many fucking Metal Gears they, like, normally want you to fight. On the harder difficulties, that is. I don't remember how many it is. Oh, fuck off! That was aggravating. That, I could not do much about that. Unbelievable. Need to get this ration. I don't imagine how the fuck we would be able to do this on a higher difficulty with how poorly I've been playing. Unbelievable! Fuck off! Unbelievable! Fucking hit me 3 goddamn times! There we go. Jesus. That was aggravating. We're almost done with this game, though.
It's no use.
Mind you, we have to get rid of 25 of the fucking things. On the highest difficulty.
So you decided to show yourself.
You remember he called us bait?
Olga, don't do this. They'll know.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you?
All because you're a little bitch, Raiden. This is your fault.
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you. Weren't they your comrades?
Sorry about that, by the way, Olga. My bad.
Comrades, family. I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
And we just stand here, by the way. We have all of our gear, and we just stand here doing nothing. Like, look at the flourish! Look at the flourish, dude! What the fuck are we doing? We have 12 fucking hours, and we don't do a goddamn thing. Brutal death, by the way.
Olga!
Your fault, jackass. This part always fucking aggravated me. Like, especially this, like, the give up part. So fuck off, man.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off.
And of course, it just so happens that this is when shit starts going pear-shaped for him.
What's wrong with it?
GW, it's out of control.
What?
Cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Stupid machines!
Love to think about the fact that he's taking these fucking things out with a P90. One of the reasons why it's my favorite weapon of all time is right fucking there. This dude's making this weapon look like a fucking badass thing. You know what I mean? I've had to use a Stinger missile launcher several times on these fuckers, and this dude just pops them a couple times with a P90 and it's over, done and dusted? Holy shit, I want that gun. You know what I mean? That's what you think when you're younger.
You still have some use.
Remember, she wanted to capture his ass. I mean, kill his ass, not capture him.
Snake?
Bring him in.
KO. It's funny that they have you save it here because we've got quite a few. We've got a survival section, right? And I didn't realize that we didn't need to be present for the other, like, choking session. If we were on a harder difficulty, we would have failed that. This one's pretty rough. This one's actually pretty rough.
GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Fuck. Okay, I think we're good.
What do you hope to hear?
I pressed circle instead of triangle at the beginning.
It's not him I want the answers from.
What the fuck does that mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal
No, that's
is
Snake
far
and
from
Otacon.
impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
I love this fucking part. The big old fucking... I was never loyal to any of you.
Exactly
Ha ha!
do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja.
It's one of the coolest things about this game.
That mimics Fox Die. Did you really think they
In
were
all
all
honesty.
coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the President, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Fox Die. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people, a sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss.
Imagine thinking you're doing all of this, and all it is you're a fucking pawn. At the end of the day, you think you're doing everything in your power to fight against these assholes. And you've been doing nothing but playing exactly into their fucking hand. Because your go-to man... Also, look at his... There's something he's wearing. Keep that in mind.
It's just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Yep.
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake.
That fucked everything.
Who sent for you?
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Knock, knock! Who's there? Surprise! That's who.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your dead cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
And that
missed.
Is one of the biggest moments where I was like, holy shit.
Now I remember.
That motherfucker was wearing that shit all the whole time. You can't hit him. Nobody can hit him.
Waste of metal, my dear. Was your luck's run out? This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural.
Well, that's bullshit.
Only cutting-edge technology.
There is supernatural.
Bastard.
Got her in the lung. So there's that. So there's two memes that have a tendency to go around every April. On April 29th, do you know what day it is tomorrow? And on April 30th, what's coming up soon? I'm glad I waited for a couple of hours tonight, because it's a lot cooler now.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
Now, mind you, the events of Metal Gear Solid 4 happened several years after the events of this game. Metal Gear Solid 3 takes place back in the 60s.
How's this then?
This is by far, I think, my favorite moment in this game.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Is that? I think that is the original Ray. Could be wrong. But we've seen these weapons before.
Everybody down!
I really wish it wouldn't fuck up the audio like this, though.
What the? Impossible!
Fucking love this part. Like a final fuck you.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson. The daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead.
He's gonna fire his laser! Come on, bring him out, Solid.
No!
Keep talking. The music change. One of the more iconic lines from this game.
Brothers! Liquid! I've been waiting for this!
It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
A lot of people hate this description.
You were inside Ocelot?
I kinda don't really mind.
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy. It was you 2 years ago? Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here. What? You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle.
So there's two little options you could decide to accept. The first option is that
only one Snake and one big boss.
this is really happening. He's really been taken over by the nanomachines in Liquid. Or he's literally put himself, he had to put himself in this situation in order to accomplish the goal that he needed to accomplish for Big Boss. Something we really don't get into until later down the line. But here's a fun little moment.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake, you coming?
Like, that's one of the reasons why I think a lot of people can't help but feel that Snake's a badass. Motherfucker is diving after that. It is a aquatic vehicle, and dude's just gonna fucking chase it on foot. But yeah, we got a few more cutscenes to go over, and then we're done with this game. It gives you a nice sense of scale about how large this is supposed to be when compared to the bridge. This is like the very same bridge we've crossed a couple of times, by the way.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
This right here. That right there is like the reaction image you see on Twitter if you're a part of the Metal Gear community or you pay attention to it.
And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their
The ends justify the means.
Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of
I think I got all the bastard flies that have been buzzing around bothering me this entire time. If you've heard me like smacking stuff here and there, it's literally because I've been killing flies every time you hear it.
That's how
fucking left the door open outside when I was getting groceries today, and fucking a bunch of flies just swarmed into the fucking house.
Are called les enfants terribles, cloned from our father with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort.
Then again, one of these fuckers I keep thinking I'm killing, but every time I move my hand away, it flies off. Fucker.
It extends beyond DNA.
Like, it's getting in between my fucking fingers somehow. I'm gonna fucking smash the bitch soon. Pissing me off. This fucking fly.
All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron.
So technically, we've been the bad guys all along. Right?
That would be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become The Sons of Liberty!
So now you have to keep in mind, this is very similar to Liquid, right? He's lost, but he's not giving up.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only
No, just
GW.
part of it, which is not a good thing.
To begin with, we're not what you'd call...
This is so fucking creepy.
Over the past 200 years...
And one of the most
kind
important parts of the
consciousness
entire
formed
fucking
layer
game,
layer in
by the way.
crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even
So
natural
this is literally
selection
like
can take place
Skynet
here.
explaining what the fuck's going on.
Being engulfed in
Is one way to look at it.
This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that it would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Like how fucked up that is, you know what I mean?
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now, we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona.
They even use fucking EE's voice too. Forgot about that.
The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation?
You're both the
Our
Patriots'
beloved
creation,
monsters. Enjoy yourself.
though. Like this whole thing is so fucked. Like that whole. It's one of the reasons why this went from becoming one of the most hated games to one of the most beloved, because of this shit, right? Because more people played it, and more people actually paid attention to it instead of getting pissed off at the beginning.
You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents. I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil.
Unlike with Frank Yeager, it wasn't out of guilt. It was because he wanted to fucking
Because
make
I needed to
an
know
army
whether
of
we were
child
really someone
soldiers.
else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
So fucking dumb. I love it.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they've formed. Brace yourself.
So we shouldn't have to do this in multiple attempts because of what I remember from the boss fight. But here it is, the final boss fight.
Hey!
shit. Fun fact, if you go after his blind side, you have a higher chance of hitting him, hilariously enough. I hate how it fucking does that, man. Lock on. I wish. Oh, bullshit! Game didn't... Come on.
Let's go.
Unbelievable.
Let's go. Take this.
All right. Ah. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Waiting for this.
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
So you got rid of some of your best weapons. He's gonna do a three thrust now. Yep. What do you want?
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Wrong.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns and
Nice little lore dump.
Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Okay, good. I was worried we wouldn't get the third hit out. I should have pressed the roll button.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, because I wasn't looking at him? Suck my nut. One more trio and we're good. Oh, whoops.
Is that the best you can do? Is that the best?
Oh, come on! The fucking lag spike actually prevented me from doing my swirl. Alright, we won. Let's go. Game over. Game complete! Watch the final cutscenes and we're good to go. I'll wrap up after the ending cutscene. getting pissed at this fucking bitch fly. Because I'm hesitating to hit it because of where it's landing. Nice little, unblocked, like we didn't get the audio stutter that we've been getting.
Who am I, really?
No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
So we get a last little pep talk from Snake
There's no
before he
such
departs.
thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name, and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on. They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first.
Not the best.
And people you need to talk to.
You know, but it all works out in the end.
Snake?
There's that parrot.
What's wrong?
Well, we need to figure out what the truth is about you, Rose. That's number one. Nothing. Arrgh! There's a lot that's wrong, actually.
Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
And I still love how the way they do it. She's like not the one at fault. You literally lied about everything you are to get to be with him. Like, who is she?
See me for what I am, okay?
What is that?
I know.
That would be hard to have fallen in love with a lie and then try to, like, everything you know about them is incorrect. You think this is their favorite shit? It's not.
This place?
Of course. This is where we first met.
Was that real?
I remember
Or was
now.
that staged?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
That's the important day she's been talking about the entire time we've been, you know, risking our lives. And she's been lying to us about who she is the whole time. For 2 years. I think it was that they've been together.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
All right, let's go. Happy ending, woohoo. We know that's not exactly the case, but woohoo, yay. See, I have actually timed this game out pretty well. In all honesty. One of the reasons we could have beat it in a couple of days. We gotta watch some of these cutscenes in order to... We gotta see some of this. In order to see the ending credits scene, which there is always one in every single one of these games, I think. Maybe not one or two, but that's not important right now. Oh, look, Mei Ling. Mei Ling must have been the ending part there, where if you got enough codec calls, you'd probably get a random conversation with her.
On the streets below, and ask every child I know, do you think tomorrow will bring sun or rain? Which one of these will show? I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding on till the end. Out of the darkness, there is no other way than the light leading to yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
Yeah, we got the live action footage and stuff as the credits go. There's really not much to say, other than, like, when you play this game a couple of times, maybe it needs to be twice, not really in a row, but when you play it the first time and you go back at the second time with the information that you just got, and you break it all down, it's like, holy shit. The entire fucking plant section, the tanker was even a setup into the plant. Like, it was all a setup. And here's the fucked up part. Since the very beginning, Ocelot has never really been... Like, he's always played a part, a character, right? And if the best way to play that character is to believe that you yourself have been taken over by the mind of someone like Liquid, then that's what you'll make yourself believe. This is probably gonna get muted in all honesty now that I'm thinking about it, but hell yeah, whatever. Not that big of a deal.
It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let
But yeah, I forgot the credits went through this far. I thought it would show the thing that I wanted to show before too long, but whatever. Come on, I want to hear this final ending credit scene so we could fucking move on with our shit. I'm tired. Alright, I'll be right back while this goes.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for.
Alright, here we are.
We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
So I don't remember if it goes back to ending credits or if we get what we needed right now. Because if we get what we need right now, I'll probably wrap up because I'm tired and want to do my ending spiel. It was a good idea to wait for 2 hours. Here it is. But damn.
I've finished going over that disc.
Still hot.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
So how about that for a fucking plot twist, right? All 12 names. Okay, so we played for 8.5 hours, just saved 9 times, died 7 officially. 22 alerts, 89 kills, and 26 rations. Oof, kind of rough. We missed this on the first one. I don't even think that works anymore, but whatever. We got the digital camera. Got the digital camera. Oh, we didn't get any other reward because we didn't get the right shit, I don't think, apparently. But yeah, that was our second playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2. Tomorrow, I'm not sure exactly what we're doing first and foremost, but I do know at some point before we end stream, we're going to be doing the thing. What is the thing you question? Well, the thing you might need to question. Because, hold on a second. Fuck. The sponsorship thing, there we go. I was trying to get my shit sorted. Anyways, the sponsorship stream tomorrow. But that is a tomorrow problem. For today, that is going to be it from me. For you, YouTube and Twitch, I do hope you enjoyed your stay here at the Kingdom. If you have and are new here, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links. For YouTube watchers, exclamation point links like so. For those watching on Twitch, be it live or through the VOD. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour or as long as I know I'm going to be late. As well as whatever else catch your fancy through all my links. Until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.